recognize that the very engagement with the viewer has changed dramatically with the tools we have now in 2016. Because we will become the direct platform for citizens in this country as India becomes the second largest user of smartphone users with 220 million today and over 350 million smartphones in the future. That's my future and that is my screen. Engagement will not be restricted to Twitter handles. That will become a sideshow. So those of you who are spending too much time on Twitter, don't. I don't. We have 462 million internet users, right? We have between 3G and 2G users which use significant bandwidth. We're sitting between a possibility of 2018, 350 million Indian users with 3G and 2G connections. So this wave of disruption, the legacy guys are not going to be able to play it. This is for the new age. The new wave of disruption will directly give power to the fingertips of a digitized India that uses the digital screen not as a second screen but a primary screen over television. And I'm telling you, it's not going to be played in the traditional way. And if traditional players think they can morph themselves to it, best of luck. Fifth point, we will make our descent drivers to the global stage. This descent will be so powerful and so ambitious that, believe me, we will go global. I finally am that will be our biggest singular descent. It will be a descent not limited to India, but a descent that goes global. We have been insulated by our own ambitions. We already have among us journalists who have made it their resolve to end the perpetuation of misogyny, even if it means taking on religion. Journalists elsewhere in the world don't do it. Why should these same Indian journalists not be doing global news? How long will it be to JD versus BJ? You got to think at the next level. We have this work open dates on the structure of the judiciary, even if it makes a respected pillar of our democracy uncomfortable. That is the fearlessness which defines us. Across the world, journalists don't do that. BBC and CNN journalists don't do that. Why should these Indian journalists not think of creating an next way? We already have journalists among us who not only run with cameras behind those who they demand accountability from, even if it means that certain doors may not be open to them. We put a razor focus on the story. These stories like Lalit Gate and others don't happen seasonally, globally. You have stories, but to have this power of a story that makes the Indian Parliament take notice is not something that happens seasonally, globally. It is a uniquely Indian phenomenon. And it is being done by young, motivated, passionate Indian journalists. Unleash them upon the world. So, we will redefine global television, and that will be our greatest asset. Television, media, and it is about that. So to close, I want you to be optimistic about